Alright guys, thought I would show you new mower I got, the last one of the year I'll get. This is the Ego 56 volt mower. I usually don't get in to these electric tools. I usually look at them as gimmicks. You know, I'm sorry, I just never really taken them quite serious, especially when compared to you know, to gas. I just don't really see any advantages to it. I guess maybe if you had a small yard, maybe it wasn't too mechanically inclined, limited room, I can understand. But this particular one, I had seen quite a few reviews, and I had watched other people's videos on it, and I was really curious. One came up on eBay for a very good price, and I thought, what the hell, I'll go ahead and buy it. It said used on it, but it ride in really great condition. I couldn't find a single blade of grass underneath it. It was all original packaging. Even the manual looks like it had just never been opened, and it also was in a plastic bag. So it arrived in great shape. But I've used it now a little bit, and out of all the electric mowers I've used, it is the best I've ever used. But I know there's quite a few videos showing you how it works and everything, but I thought, just in case you haven't seen those, I'll go over it with you for a minute here. Okay, first off, our battery, of course. Okay, flips up right there. Okay, to inject it, it's right here. Okay, this is a, I think it's a 4 amp, 4 amp, I believe. Runtime on it is about what they say, about 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Charge on it, but the charger they sent me is about 30 minutes on it. Okay, height selector, this I like. It's just a single. You can see there. Right. These do, this is also another thing, come off. Press here also, and it does package up really good. I do just put it in the corner, so that is another nice thing. It doesn't take any room in it. Alright, and then start it, and this is hard holding the camera. Let's see how I can do this. Really, I can't. You push this green button down at the same time you're pulling in here. Okay. It's not self-propelled, but it really is extremely light. It weighs in at about 66, 67 pounds. You don't really, the self-propelled is just kind of pointless. I mean, it is really, really easy to push. It does side discharge, it does bag, and it does mulch. It does all of those pretty well. Here, of course, is the bag. Okay, bag, just like a lot of your gas mowers, you just pick it up, it clips in there, really easy to take on and off. Okay, mulch plug, see there, handle, grab it, it goes right in that there hole, pretty easy, take in and out, and it does mulch pretty well. Side discharge, this is a big weakness here. Okay. Side discharge is this here. Also, just like the mulch plug, it goes in like this. But this tiny opening, I mean, so far I've used it in the yard. It has been a bit wet, not a whole lot of rain, but just slightly. And it keeps getting clogged in this tiny opening, not to mention when you put it in, it tends to want to fall out. So the discharge has been pretty much useless. Now, how does it compare to a gas mower? Thing is, as good as this is, and like I said, this is the best you know, electric, this mower I've used, it doesn't stand up well to gas mowers. I mean, they're getting better, me wrong, but look here. Okay, we've got, it's a 20-inch cut on the Ego. A lot of your gas mowers, I know there are 20-inch cuts on mowers too, but all the ones I have are at least 21 to 22. The power is much better on the gas mower than it is the Ego. The gas mower does everything better. Mulch, side discharge, bag. Like I say, I know there's a lot of different gas mowers. I'm just comparing it to like your average. This is a Toro, I think, if I remember right, 20334 or 2, I don't remember. Anyway, power goes to the gas mower. Efficiency, people will say, well, with electric you don't have to mess with oil and gas. Well, it's not that difficult to change your oil or change gas. I mean, if you take care of the gas mower, and I certainly have ones around here I've had for a while, you don't have any issues. I have gas mowers here in the spring I started up this year and started up like they did right from, you know, right from the box. It's because I took care of them. You do your normal maintenance, you change air filter, oil, change your spark plug. By the way, none of those things are expensive. This Ego costs more than this Toro, for example. I think this Ego is $399 new. If I remember right, I think for the Toro I paid $329. Okay, $70 difference there, and I know that you're going to say, yeah, it makes up for it in the oil and the gas and stuff you use. It takes quite a bit of time to make up that difference. I think the Craftsman I have in there, I just finished the 3rd season with it. I paid $300 for that, so $100 less than this Ego. I have not used in 3 seasons $100, you know, in maintenance on it. And my property, though I don't mow the whole property of the push mark, so I'm not that crazy yet, is about 2.5 acres. Usually I use the push mower for the front part of my house, the front yard, which is about 1/2 acre, and right around the back in front of the garage, which is like a quarter, eighth, somewhere in there. And not to mention on the electric, if that battery goes bad, that battery runs anywhere from 100 to, I was looking up the biggest battery made for this, near 400. Yeah, for a battery alone, just a battery. That's crazy. Sorry. So anyway, as I was saying, it is a good mower. It is the best cordless I've ever used. I mean, if it's the right thing for you, I do highly recommend it. It is good. You know, it's better than any I've used. But I'm not going to see any advantages over it, you know, over gas. I guess the only advantage really would be pollution, you know, but come on, it's not like a gas makes that much pollution. But anyway, this is the Ego 56 volt mower. Tell me what you think, and always, as always, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.